Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I got a problem here. So, some time ago, I was kind of working on a few things here and there. Made the heading turned into degrees, and everything here is working okay. So, I'm okay with that. But here's what I'm not okay with. Okay, so for the longest of time, I've been struggling to make this entire system work. Alright, original vision have a high powered nuclear power plant that can supply electricity to everyone. Absolutely everyone. No need to worry about electricity. You know, good old go green, all the goodness. But for some reason, this boiler just wouldn't supply the steam. And I'm like, why? Why isn't it? It's not supplying the steam, it's not supplying the power. Why? Oh yeah, I did make some changes here and there, but don't expect this to be permanent. Now, look at this, okay? Look at this boiler. So as you can see, the temperatures are ridiculously high. The fluid volume is at 0 because all the fluid has turned into steam, which is why I have 175 units of steam. But look at the pressure. It's capped at 2.5. This should be exploding in my face already. Now that cap is preventing me from generating a crap ton of electricity, which means I can't have this wonderful electric motor do its thing. So that's why I have this hybrid system here, where it's part motor, part steam turbine, because I've tried piston, but something happened in between the previous videos where things were working good to now that these pistons won't move any better than it is than I can, because there's no pressure. There's none. So stacking boilers was like the better idea, but even then it didn't work, because look at all this steam that's in here, right? That's steam that could be potentially flowing through here. So I had a turbo suck thing, you know, a series of high-powered pumps inhaling from one singular point and pushed all out into another singular point to increase substantially the amount of steam flow. Even then, it wouldn't really suck all the steam out. This just makes the entire project all the more difficult. So today in Stormworks, I'm going to try to engineer the heck out of this, see if I can bypass all these faults. Okay, so the big problem. There is not a lot of pressure being pushed. There is a lot of steam, so I am wondering if I can work with that instead. So, another turbo pumpy system. We'll start by first getting rid of this. We're going to go strictly off of the turbo generator bit. I'll keep you there for now, in case we need you. But I want to see if I can increase the amount of steam flow through here. We have 175 units in here already that doesn't seem to want to flow effectively. So let's fix that. I'm going to try this turbo pump thing. I'm going to make a slight tweak to ensure that everything's flowing the way it should. So let's see. I'm going to have it go here. Okay. Double check. That is the fluid out. That's fluid in. Now, this was the big problem here. I did not want to use all of this to generate the amount of pressure I need, because this is using a lot of electricity, and I wanted to be a large energy producer of electricity coupled with a high-powered motor. But as you can see, I can't have that. So the best I can do is probably make this work effectively so I can propel this. Can I do that is the question. If not, do I have to switch completely to a piston system? Oh boy, this is going to be quite the frustration. Alright, so the hope is the following. This heats up, this produces plenty of steam, and that steam gets passed through this jet turbine here, this steam turbine thing, really quickly. 60 liters, 14 RPS. It's still producing quite a lot of steam. So not enough to really capitalize on this. This is really bad. I feel like I'm at a loss, man. Like, gosh, how am I gonna improve this? Okay, let's try a different mechanism. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ah, it stops there. It stays at 9. It stays at 9. You're kidding me. Even with the extra inhale, nothing? What did I have last time? I was able to get this thing to go 10 meters per second. And in keeping that setup, though, I would do it failed at some point. It was pulsing. No, now I know why I changed it. This turbocharged system here, which was able to push a lot of steam through and get pistons really dancing. But then now that's the problem. I tried it again and it doesn't work anymore. Let me see if I can push some boundaries here. Okay, so everything's pretty much turbocharged here. These are separately grabbed and then accumulated into one pipe, hopefully all flowing one direction, so nothing can go backwards. Sounds the same. Yeah. No difference. No difference whatsoever. Now, the turbine isn't meant to provide torque. That's what the steam pumps are for. Well, I guess don't have too much options here. So here's what I'm going to have this be. Given the fact that I'm unable to overcome these issues here, so yes, given the situation, I think best if I just find some power management system. Because right now, things aren't looking too good. The prospects of nuclear power. So the task here may not be able to accomplish. This is very, very disheartening. Like you have no idea. It was gonna work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is terribly disappointing. The only way I can make this thing work is if I can switch this to diesel powered. The point is not to. The point was to be nuclear. I guess I'm gonna have to leave this here. I'm going to have to leave this project unfinished. So I might decorate it here and there, install the systems I intended to install, but until this boiler situation gets properly fixed, I can't use Steam. My name is Edward, and this has been a terrible disappointment in Stormworks. wise and shy.